So, folks, I'm told that her love for dance found our next guest on the international stage and working with some of the Caribbean's best artists. Joining us this morning for Caribbean Check-In is artistic director, choreographer, and lecturer, Aisha Commission. Aisha, good morning. Welcome to Smile. How are you?
Hi, good morning, and thank you for having me.
It is our pleasure to have you. All right, so dance first. What kind of dance we're talking about here? Dancehall, one of them like a full-up sting where you say ballet. What kind of dance we're talking about first?
I'd say I do everything, but obviously not really everything. I love modern contemporary dance. I respect traditional and folk dance, which I also teach. I absolutely love dancehall. I'm not sure if the audience knows, but I actually studied in Jamaica at the Manley College for the Visual and Performing Arts. So I have a deep respect for all forms of Jamaican dance, and I love commercial and urban forms of dance.
Yeah. No, I did know you went to school here, so that's news for me. When did this start, and why? Where the fascination for dance? Where did that come from?
My dance story is interesting because actually the Prime Minister of Barbados at the time when I was little, his wife, the wife of Arrow Barrow, actually said to my parents, "Your daughter has the legs of a dancer. You guys need to enroll her in dance." And that's actually how my dance journey began. I fell in love with dance. I could remember spending summers at home choreographing to my dad's CDs. And from the moment that I knew that I could pursue a career in dance, that was it for me. That's what I had to do. That's been my calling for as long as I can remember.
But at the start, when you heard that they wanted you to dance, did you kind of say, "No, sir, I want to turn an accountant"? Which dancing? At the start, did you go for it, or were you a little apprehensive?
Went full on. I always tell people that dance is a big part of my identity. I actually feel like I do not know myself without dance. It's a big part of who I am. So no, from the beginning, it hasn't always been dance for me. I stopped doing other things because I had to be at dancing. It was just like I have to be at dancing.
Yeah, I've always found it interesting, and I kind of don't like people like you because I do not have. No, I'm serious. I know you're laughing, but I'm serious. I don't have a bone in my body with anything that can do anything like that. But when you decide, because I was gonna say I've always interested in see people writing songs, but to choreograph. Where does that come from? Because you have to come up with ideas and you have to this, that, and the other. So where do these ideas come from?
Movement certainly is another language that I guess, dancers, choreographers, we speak. But we take inspiration from everything. We take inspiration from the outdoors. We are inspired by people. For me, I like to tell stories. I always say that my niche, I think, in dance is dance edutainment. And I take a lot of my inspiration from the news, history, and I try to tell those stories on stage. There's this quote that I hear that the role of the artist is to put a mirror up to society, and I have always tried to embody that.
Okay, as I said, I do not have a creative bone in my body, and this is just annoying when I see people as amazing like you. You just said you tell stories, so as a novice, if I come to one of your dances, your plays, whatever, can I tell what you're trying to tell me, or no?
I certainly think so. Because I like to deal with topics that resonate with Caribbean people and Black people, pertinent issues that relate to us and identity. And I think I try my hardest, and I always bring other people into the process as well to take a look at the story. And the reality is, though, Neville, if you don't get it, but you don't get the exact message that I was trying to give you, but you get a message that resonates with you, that leaves you thinking, something that you go home going, this dance made me feel this, I've still done my job.
Okay.
I've still done my job. You've left the theater space thinking, feeling, hopefully inspired to do something more.
Yeah. How good are we, Aisha, when you compare us to the rest of the world? Because, you're here, third world country, and we don't have resources and all that, and all that's true. But when it comes to talent, when it comes to creativeness, I think we can match anyone, anywhere. But how good are we when you look, especially because you're a choreographer, when you look at the rest of the world, how good are we? How close are we?
Of course, Caribbean talent is unmatched. We are a unique region, but we have so much to offer. And it's interesting, obviously, because we can see bits and pieces, remnants, filtering into the global creative space. And beyond that, you know what? You can find a Caribbean person everywhere. In many of these major companies, you will find a Caribbean-born person, a Caribbean choreographer creating. And I think not the world is now waking up, because we see these odes too, and hats off to what we produce here in the region. But I think we are kind of in 2025 getting that recognition that we deserve.
Oh, great. As a teacher, lecturer, what do you teach and how do you do that? Is it just dance? Do you teach people how to choreograph? What do you teach?
So I lecture in the Faculty of Culture, Creative and Performing Arts at the University of the West Indies Cave Hill campus. I do teach in the Bachelor in Fine Arts Dance, Performance and Choreography program. So we do teach technique, we teach dance history, we teach movement theory and analysis, body conditioning and wellness. It goes on. All the full spectrum of what we need to do to prepare a dancer to step out into the professional world.
Yeah. Is there anything that you haven't done that you want to do, either as a dancer, choreographer, anywhere that you want to perform that you haven't gone to yet?
There's so many things. There's so many things, so many spaces, but I think I don't want to hold on to that. I think my journey has been one of ups and downs. I had certain dreams and they weren't necessarily fulfilled, but at the end of it all, I kind of think I'm right exactly where I'm supposed to be. There are a generation of dancers who in Barbados, who are training under me, who are stepping out, and they're fulfilling their dreams. And I am equally as fulfilled to see that. And I think maybe that's my purpose. So I don't want to think too much about what ifs and what could, and just to continue to walk in my path.
Tell me about the work with Chloe Bailey, Young Brother. Tell me about that.
That happened in like a split second. I got a call. Need a choreographer. Do you have 6 dancers? I didn't know what it was for. I almost did not answer the call. That was interesting because I almost did not answer the call. And something told me, just tell this person, yes, you will get the details later. Then slowly the information started to come in. And it was right in the middle of our crop over season, which means everyone was busy. That's probably one of the busiest times in Barbados for dancers. We had 2 hours to come up with choreography before Chloe came into the studio. Obviously, everyone was a little nervous, but the first thing she did, she came up to us and she's like, don't be panicked. Don't be worried. She's like, I'm just like everybody else. I'm a regular person. And what I really appreciated about her is the respect that she came into the space with. She came to us and she said, I want to learn what you do. I am open. If you see me doing anything wrong, do not shy away from telling me that I'm not doing it quite correctly. And it was an amazing 2.5-hour process. Chloe learned everything. I came in there thinking she was going to learn one thing. She said, no, I want to learn everything. And she learned everything and she went out there and killed it.
Oh, beautiful. I'm so impressed with you. I'm so impressed with you. The fact that you spent some time in Jamaica, just before you go, you want to say hi to anyone here in Jamaica? Or you forget all of us? Or you forget all of us?
Majority of my Jamaican friends now are currently in Barbados for Carifesta. I am so excited to see them. I'm so excited to see Jamaica take the stage. I actually have had the honor to serve as the dance coordinator for Carifesta 15 in Barbados. So I was a part of, dealing with getting my amazing dancer people from National Dance Theatre Company of Jamaica and Lacatico United Caribbean Dance Force here. I am so excited to see them. Barbados is excited to see them. Shows are sold out already. Classes are filling up. So my people, they're here. They're here.
Yep. Hurry up and come back to Jamaica. By the way, Aisha, you chat plenty still, but I love it. Good to see you. God bless you and continue to do what you do. I'm so very impressed. Thanks for speaking with us this morning. Look after yourself.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yes, man, our pleasure. Artistic director, choreographer, and lecturer, Aisha D. Commission. That's it for Caribbean Check-In.